everybody. Today we're going to start a playthrough of Morrowind and the OpenMW launcher on the Steam Deck. So I have 11 mods loaded. The list will be in the description, very minimal. Mainly because I'm lazy and I didn't feel like loading a bunch of mods at one time. I did a couple aesthetic mods, one mod for the overworld retexture, and there's a couple more that I want to do later on. Like Tamriel Rebuilt, I held off on that one because I want to do everything in the base game first, and then do modded content when I'm done with the base game. So OpenMW
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison. First by carriage,
it's
and
really
now
the
by
best way to
boat.
play these days.
To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
Right, so we're gonna choose a name for ourselves. I really don't know. Let's do this. That's the name of a fantasy elf that I have in one of these stories that I wrote, but I'm still writing it, but I'm not saying it's good, and I'm not saying you'll ever read it. Let me go in the settings.
Last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm
And
sure
the
the
music
is
down.
gone.
So yeah, as a fantasy nerd, I sometimes try to write my own fantasy, but
Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
I'm using a mouse and keyboard. It might not match up. It might be saying that detect the Steam Deck gamepad, but I'm not using the Steam Deck gamepad. So this playthrough, I definitely want to do more of a mage-based playthrough.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Alright, so we can make ourselves. I actually made a custom class for myself. Let me see, what kind of face do I want? I really don't even have any idea what my fantasy elf's face looks like. I literally just started writing it like 3 or 4 months ago. I don't even think I'll ever share it with anybody, but who knows. I really do like this hairstyle. I like that one too. That was not bad. I like that too. I didn't download a mod that lets you change the hair color. I didn't think about it. Or is there a way to change it? I've never even played beyond default character. But I'm gonna go with the dark elf this time. I played a Nord last time and it just did not work out with my preferred playstyle.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in.
Even though
Follow
I really
me
do
up
like
to the
Nords.
office and they'll finish your release.
So I didn't play vanilla.
Ah, yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Create custom class. Okay, I did, what was I saying? A vanilla Morrowind on the Steam Deck. And it's alright, but Open Morrowind's definitely the better way to play. There's a huge difference. So this is my custom class because when I was doing my vanilla playthrough, I was doing House Telvanni and the Temple, and my Nord just did not. He sucked. He couldn't do anything. He was not leveling up very well because my playstyle and the houses that I joined, it just didn't match up with my class. So I've made this custom class. Actually, wrote it down on a piece of paper. So it'll make it easier to level up in those two houses, or those two factions, the Great House and then the Temple, because I want to finish those. So we're going to go with major skills, destruction, restoration, long blade. Where's long blade at? Unarmed, because unarmed is a skill in the Temple and alteration. And the Temple and Telvanni have some overlapping skills, because you have to level up their preferred skills to gain rank. Let's see, where's illusion? I want illusion. There it is. As a minor skill. Marksman. I didn't do marksman last time. I want to try that out. Mysticism. Athletics is fine. We'll keep athletics. There's so many skills. I can't even find it. Okay. And alchemy. That's one thing that makes me feel like I'm becoming a moral boomer.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Each game, there's less skills available. Seems like. Alright, let's see. Which one do I want? Lady's favor? I think I did this one when I did my test playthrough. When I loaded my mods, I made a test save, and I think I picked the lady. Because my Nord had such a bad personality. He had 9 points of personality. I don't even know how I did that. It was so
Interesting.
terrible.
Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
No one would talk to me. No, people refused me services. It was a real struggle having 9 personality. So let's see. What's a starting personality? 55? Yeah, that's a lot better than 9. I think we'll do better with that. I think these are all good starting points. Willpower's way better. The first time I played on Steam Deck, my Nord did not have any willpower. I was trying to levitate, and I could not levitate. It was pretty embarrassing. I don't even know how I got as far in House Telvanni as I did, not knowing how to levitate. I got all the way up to mouth, so I want to get back to that and then go above that.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Uriel Septim the 7th. Right, Uriel. He really did a lot in his life. His lore is very thick.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celes Gravius.
It's like he was like a main force of the plot in 4 of the 5 Elder Scrolls games. It's not until you get to Skyrim that he's not in it at all. Or you've at least mentioned as a character that advances the plot. Because all the first 4 games all take place within like 50 years. 50-year time span? It might even be less than that. But then Skyrim's 200 years after Oblivion. It's crazy, isn't it? So this is a... Yeah, the Steam Deck is detecting that I have a gamepad, but so the controls don't match up. So for the computer, it's F to take out the weapon. I want this stuff. I think that stuff's worth carrying around. These are good. I didn't do alchemy last playthrough either. So we have our... Let's see what... So the spells I start out with are Fighter Bite, Hearth Heal, Shield, and Water Walking. Water Walking, I had that last time too.
Your papers, please.
Yeah, let's go outside. Let's get out of here. Oops. Alright. I don't know why you're here. Imperial Septum sent us here. This is his visions, I guess. So, personally authorize your release from prison. It's all very mysterious. So we need to go to Caius Cossade's house, but my orders are to go to the town of Vvardenfell district and report to a man named Caius Cossade. There's our character. I don't know if I want to go to Balmor first, or do I want to go to Vivek first and get enrolled into the temple? Because when you're enrolled in the temple, I think I'll go to Vivek first. You get a discount on blessings. If you are not a member of the temple, you pay more to get blessings from the shrines than people that are part of the temple. So I think it goes from 25 down to 5, and then you get... Each shrine has its own stat boost that it'll give you. So I think I'm gonna go to Vivek first, because I think Vivek is actually closer than Balmor. So we're gonna go there first. And become a member of the temple. And then we'll backtrack back to Balmor and talk to the shirtless dude hanging out in a hut. Let's see, right this way. But it is really a night and day difference with OpenMW and vanilla. One thing I will say about the Steam Deck version, let me turn the music down. It does act a little funny. Just make sure, for whatever reason, when I was trying to start this playthrough earlier, it was open in desktop mode, even though I was in gaming mode. It was really messed up. So I was in gaming mode, but desktop mode at the same time. I don't know how that happened, but...
Let me relieve you of the burden of your coin.
What is that? Oops. No, I'm not talking to you, Ram. Oh, I did download a mod that changes the rain. I don't remember, but it makes the rain more Am I going the right way? Forgot. And I forgot to download the signpost mod. But, I just upgraded the rain. Very peaceful. I always felt like this game had some of the best music out of any game I've played. I think it goes for all the Elder Scrolls games. Any money? That's not really a lot. We're almost to Vivek. Vivek seems like it's closer than Belmora. To say the need. So the temple is all the way in the back, and that's one thing that I have noticed on online is that people really don't like Vivek. Like the layout of Vivek. And I never thought about it when I was playing by myself. It's never bothered me. I don't know, I think I'm weird. I do like Vivek a lot, but gameplay wise it is a bit of a pain to get around. Because all the cantons look pretty much the same. It is easy to get twisted around and then it just kinda all looks the same after a while. And then Bolide, what is it, Bolide Mar? It's like another city over to the north over here somewhere. It's pretty much the same as Vivek, just smaller. It doesn't bother me too much. But it is, when you're walking slow, it feels like it takes you forever to get to the back of this place. And he's hustling, but it's not working. It's just gonna take us a little bit. I think once start leveling up, I don't think my speed. I didn't pick speed. 2 gold to go to the temple? Yeah, I was going to go. I think the person we want to talk to is in the High Fane, which is up the stairs. The only thing about this faction is that you do have to have a little bit of money for the first quest, because you have to do offerings.
Speak your needs.
This is the guy we need to talk to. You seek to join the temple? Yeah. You have a promising look, perhaps we could use you. Do you wish to join? Let's hear the doctrine. Your fourfold duties are to faith, family, masters, and all that is good, and perform holy quests, and bring luster to the temple. Never transgress against your brothers or sisters, in thought or deed, as well as we are all one body. If you somehow fail to uphold these ideals, you must speak with a master or the patriarch to be cleansed of your wrongdoings. Still want to join? Yes. You are now a layman. Welcome, brother. I'm one of several masters you need to get your duties from. Is that what it says? Yeah. Advancement, yeah. So let's get some duties. Before I give you any other duties, you should prove your faith by making the pilgrimage or the 7 graces. Alright, so he gave us a book, and we're gonna have to read the book and find all 7 of these places. It is a pain, but it's a fun pain. Maybe I just hate myself, I don't know. But now that I'm part of the temple, we can go get our blessings for cheaper. I should have tried to get a blessing beforehand. But see, it's 5. When you're not a member of the temple, it's a 20 or 25, I think. So it's worth it to even just join as a layman and just never advance. But the one thing about the pilgrimages is that you have to have a specific offering for each one. Which, when you're first starting out, you don't really have anything. So we'll just kind of do this as we go along. The one that I think costs the most money is there's one where you need a silver sword, and the silver sword costs maybe like 130. Well, it costed my Nord like 130 gold because his personality sucked and nobody liked him. So I think he got shakedowns more often. I have no idea how I got 9 personality points. I don't think I've ever had a personality that in any game I've played. There's one thing about Skyrim that I think maybe I'll look for a mod that changes that, but no one ever really refuses to talk to you because personality is not really a thing. So we'll backtrack back to Valmora, and then we'll talk to Caius, and then I think that'll be the last. Did I pass the hut? No, the hut. The boat. Lady with the... straw hat. Let's see her. And then we'll go to Caius. And I think that'll be it for this first part. I was hoping to just try this out, because I play games anyway. Let me just jump off the side over here. Where would that take me? I don't think that's worth it. See, as much as I played this game, I still get twisted around in here. Let's see, go this way. I think that's why a lot of people online are like, whatever, to Vivek. I do feel like the, I think it might be the retexture mod I downloaded. It's called, Vanilla Land. I think that's what it's called. It'll be in the description. They definitely added these, it feels like it's more vibrant. Like these banners. Or it might just be me, I don't know. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way again. Just a boat. It's gonna take me back where I need to go. Let's see how much these are like. 56. That's pretty high. I think
Citizen.
my first playthrough on Steam Deck, my vanilla playthrough, I had like a 25 disposition with the Ordinators. What I did was not at a high disposition with anyone, but like people in House Telvanni. Get back to the front. Yeah, right by the exit. I need to be mindful about collecting alchemy ingredients too. I never did that. Nords don't care about that crap. They just swing their arms. They can't punch or attack with a weapon. That's what Nords do, but I do have a Nord playthrough on my modded Skyrim. I might do that one streamed because he's like level 70. And I want to get him to level 80 so I can fight the Ebony Warrior. I've never even fought the Ebony Warrior because I've never gotten to level 80. I mean, I could console command it, but that feels like cheating. I don't know. I don't feel like I earned the battle if I just console command it, but... I definitely want to get recall. I think someone teaches it to you in Telvanni. And then I usually put a recall right at the front of the deck. Because it's a good center point. You can get on the Silt Strider easy and then just go wherever you want to go. But I don't have a lot of money. So I want to save the money. Because I'll need it to buy some stuff for the temple. I think I got all the way... I can't remember my rank in the temple. But I got cut off from doing quests because my skill level wasn't high enough. In their desired skill sets, and that kind of sucked. So I kind of stopped. This guy's so weird. I never do anything that bothers me. I'm not talking to him. Take my money. Make sure. I forgot. There is another mod I should have downloaded that makes it so if you interact with a plant, it automatically harvests for you, and you don't have to go to that screen. I forgot that one too. And it's not a huge deal. It doesn't bother me too much, but yeah. It would have avoided that little screen right there. So, I want to make sure I find a mortar and pestle. Too long. I think the Mages Guild will sell one. I don't know if I need to be a member or not. I really don't have any plans of joining them this week. I don't know why I always look at the signs like I don't know where I'm going. I play this game a lot. A mist mod as well. I think it was called Mistify, and it's supposed to add mist to I think the Bitter Coast region. I think that's good. But I'm thinking about doing streaming of, did I already say that? The Skyrim level 70 character. Because I've had that save file for a year? Over a year? I think I'll start a new playthrough with a new playstyle and some new mods. But I don't want to redo the mod list because it'll mess up that level 70 character. Rain's been going on all the time. Menu's doing that. Yeah, because my Nord, I probably should have did a recording of him. He was just so pathetic. I couldn't levitate because I didn't have enough magicka, so it was always a hassle to even try to do anything Telvanni. Because you can't exist as a Telvanni without levitating. with 9 personality. Still raining. Dude, the first time with the Ghost Gator, I was like level 2. That was a bit wild. We're almost to Mora, and then we'll go talk to Caius, and then I think we'll be done for today. It's always really slow in the beginning. There's not a whole lot going on yet, and then we'll see about next time getting our way over to Cedric World to join House Telvanni. And work on the 7 pilgrimages. And the mod list will be in the description. There's not a whole lot in the mod list. Just that rain mod, a mist mod, a retexture, then a couple things for aesthetics.
Outlander, what do you want?
Alright, so we're gonna go over to Caius Casade's house.
Let's hear it.
Don't put on a shirt. Okay. I'm Caius. Report to Caius. What are you talking about? Deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it. Yeah, sure. It says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the blades, and that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders? Yes. Welcome to the service. You belong to the blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears. You can use my bed if you need to, but leave my personal stuff alone. Alright, so what do we need to do? You're new, and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon or armor or spell. You need a cover identity. Sign on with the Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, Imperial Roll, Imperial Legion. Advance in the rank, gain skill and experience, or go out on your own. Look for freelance work. Alright, so we established a...
Die.
What the fuck? Hold on. Caius, what is going on here? Oh my god, this is terrible. Oh god. He's gonna live. Oh, come on. Did nothing. Alright, this is some good. I don't have to pay for the armor now. Alright. Thanks for helping out, Caius. Should probably save it. Alright, so I think that's about all. Caius, we're just gonna let us get beat up by the Brotherhood, but we'll continue onward in the next part. Thanks for watching, and see ya.